because these cases have come before this court on a complaint rather than an indictment at this time, you would have the right to a preliminary hearing, and you can discuss that with counsel once counsel is appointed for you. Do you understand? All right. The JO has applications for court-appointed counsel. They ask for a $300,000 cash or surety bond.
And now we turn to a house of horrors in rural Ohio. Take a look here. The New York Post posting Ohio adults arrested after 16 children found in deplorable conditions inside home. Now, authorities say 16 children from the same family were rescued from a dilapidated home in rural Ohio. Authorities say they were living in deplorable conditions with human waste all around and confined to just one room over much of the past 4 years. Some of the children discovered yesterday were unable to speak. The 16 children were between the ages of 18 months and 18 years old. The children's parents and 2 grandparents were charged with felony child endangerment. Gary Siders Jr., Gary Siders Sr., Christina Siders, and Elizabeth Siders appeared in court today where a judge entered not guilty pleas on their behalf and set a bond at $300,000 for each of them. Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson said authorities found the children while carrying out a separate search warrant in a separate investigation. Officials said it seemed as if no one outside the family knew about the children, including neighbors. Now, authorities today were speaking at a press conference. Let's play out just a couple of their remarks from earlier today.
Defendants were arraigned on 16 counts of second-degree felony child endangering. They were assessed a $300,000 cash or surety bond per defendant. They were ordered to have no contact with each other as co-defendants. They were ordered to have no contact with the victims. We believe, will be requesting court-appointed counsel and will anticipate getting ready for the next stage, which at this point would be a preliminary hearing if they request that or if they don't waive it, and that'll be with their counsel. Right now, the abuse, neglect, dependency complaints that have been filed are being heard by the Vinton County Juvenile and Probate Court. The initial hearing occurring now, we are asking for temporary custody to Job and Family Services. The children are safe. They have been placed. We have some other issues we're still dealing with for their safety, but they are currently in a good situation and are being protected. The last thing I want to mention very quickly, particularly for our local community folks, is this is an intra-family situation. This is not human trafficking. There is nothing to put our other children at risk. This has clearly involved a multi-generational family in a very limited situation. We know the early reports came out that some of this might be going on, but we want to assure the public that their children in Vinton County are safe and they do not have to worry about these defendants.
All right, of course, their authorities saying that this was not a human trafficking situation. This is an intra-family situation, and the 4 accused appeared in court today for an arraignment. We do have some sound from that. We're going to play this out. It's about 2 minutes.
Also, because these cases have come before this court on a complaint rather than an indictment at this time, you would have the right to a preliminary hearing, and you can discuss that with counsel once counsel is appointed for you. Do you understand? All right. The JO has applications for court-appointed counsel. They ask for a $300,000 cash or surety bond, and that if you are in no contact with your co-defendants or with the alleged victims, and that if you are released